Star in a jar. You can look that up. It's very easy. And we think that the stars are embedded within the dome. They're fixed. They are fixed. They never change relative position, do they? And it just turns above us. And it is proven by Aries failure that the Earth doesn't move, but the dome does.
The dome is curved, though.
I'm sorry?
The dome is curved.
The dome is curved. Yeah, this is what we think it looks like.
Bad. I'm gonna keep one of those too.
Yeah, would you like one, ma'am?
How did we prove it? How did Aries prove that the Earth doesn't move?
Well, he filled his telescope with water, which slowed down the light
He
beams.
says, why would they lie? Money
So Aries failure. He was trying to prove something else, and then he proved that this was actually the case, that the Earth does not move.
How would water make slow motion happen? How would putting water
It slows down light. So I am not really going to explain that because I can't.
Can I ask you your why? Like, forget the science. Why do you feel so passionately that this knowledge
Why would they
should
lie
be
to us?
spread?
Why did they lie to
are
us?
we in a disadvantage for thinking it's round?
If they can fool us, they can rule us. They can tell us that there's weapons of mass destruction in the Middle East, and we'll send all our healthy young men over there to get killed and kill other people.
I don't disagree with that.
Okay.
I'm saying, why does flat versus a round Earth?
They want to keep us poor and subservient, okay?
I get
now,
that.
All right, I'm coming to that. Let me.
You're giving me standard government
No.
replies.
Let me tell you
Okay.
this. Okay, I'm working up to it.
Okay.
So, the Big Bang, that's what created this and all the other balls.
Some people believe that.
Okay, well, that's what's taught in the schools.
I believe that personally, but some people. I'm not
That's
saying,
what's taught in the schools. Yeah? Nikva? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
science teacher, and I hear nothing about them. So
Okay. So,
get on with the point.
the Big Bang did that. No creator necessary.
Okay.
Okay, but this definitely was created by someone, something,
That's
some
where you're
culture,
Okay.
something.
Okay.
I don't go teach that part. All right, that's for you to decide.
Now I get it.
I have a couple questions, like, just so I know. Number
This
one,
proves a
if you
creator
get to-
where
Now wait.
otherwise it doesn't.
And you know what goes along with that?
I believe in a creator.
Humans were created. There is no such thing as evolution. I studied evolution before I studied this.
Ma'am, couple things. You can have a creator and evolution. I believe in creation, but I also believe in evolution. So number one, just so I understand, because these guys have been here, if it's flat and there's an end, what happens if you get to the end?
We asked that nothing.
The edge of Antarctica?
The edge of the earth, yeah. What
Well,
happens if I'm dry?
Some people think that it goes on infinitely
Think is not science.
because there's another guy who did a geocentric
So that
model.
map's not right then, because it would keep on going.
What, this map?
Right, if he kept on
No,
going.
well, no, because I personally think it stops here at the edge.
So what would happen?
I
You got
think
to
there's
the
a
end.
dome there.
You just can't move.
There's a dome.
I think there's the dome.
What if you broke it?
I think
Like, see,
this.
I was asking her for
So
why.
let me ask-
Why is
so-
it so
okay.
important to you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Why
Now
do
my
you feel-
second question, it says, why do they lie?
It
Money
comes
control
to the
power.
fact that
How
global
is anybody
circular
making
Earth
money because
still
it
can be
is a
justified
sphere
with a
versus
Big Bang
flat or fooling
science.
us?
How are they
If
making
we
money?
You say, why would they lie? Money control power.
Okay.
And
Well,
now-
NASA gets $52 million a day.
Right, but by the
Why?
way.
No, not why? Why? $52 million a day is nothing to you?
No, just hold on.
So why don't you
See,
think that's
The
significant?
concept of the Earth
Because
being
they
round goes
pursue
back
further
500
science
years, way before NASA. So what was the point
Okay.
300 years ago?
We're also looking into history. There's people in the internet, and there's something called mud floods.
I asked you a question. Like,
yeah,
what does that have to do with money?
I'm saying that
300 years ago, why would
no,
why would
and
people
you're
profit off
you're
that?
quoting years, and I'm telling you that those may not be correct.
I'm really curious.
They may not be correct.
You
those
can't answer
years.
my question.
I said that money.
You said they've been lying for us because it's been hundreds and hundreds. It's like 500,
See, you
600
don't
years.
know how many years it's been.
No, we do. We know that.
Do you
Christopher
pay
Columbus-
taxes
I do pay
You're not
taxes.
to the school district?
You're not answering
I do.
him.
Okay, that's money. They get money for that.
But they would get money
And
if it
they
was
te-
flat too. It wouldn't
No,
matter.
it
Of
wouldn't
course
because they were teaching our children lies.
But they're not.
Our lies is
Like if that was
this is
true.
all Jesus stuff.
If that was true, there's no
So
money.
that's your opinion. Is that
It's
the
not
ball?
opinion.
The ball is your opinion,
So you
and you
dismissed
think
the
it's
money part. That's
good.
not. Tell me about how they controlling us because it's round instead of flat.
Because in order to believe this, you have to deny your senses.
No, we don't, actually.
Well, wait, so hold on.
Gravity pooped me down.
So I just want to I know I'm not
I
gonna
can
convince
disprove
you.
gravity.
Oh, you're amazing genius.
They've gone into outer space, different countries.
I'm not mocking you, am I?
I am mocking.
I'm not mocking.
Yeah, I know you are.
I am.
Ma'am, I just want you to rationally think about this. They go in outer space, they shoot it. It's a sphere, right?
There is no outer space
But there is.
as you know it. And these are all computer-generated images.
But everything
they
you believe,
admit
nobody
it.
has
No,
shown or proven.
they admit it. Look up a guy named Robert Simmons, works for NASA. He puts the composites together.
But how come
there
there's
is
no-
so much about this you don't know.
But there's been nothing proven or shown that it's flat. Like real people.
Really? Nothing proven or shown. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Right here. Is this reality? Is this reality? Huh? Is this reality? Is this what you see when you go down to the shore?
Mars. I never knew about flat Earth.
What?
You see a line of reflection coming to your feet from the sunset. Do you?
It depends on the angle.
What are you trying to prove?
No,
with that?
a line of reflection can only happen when the surface is flat. Look at this, it goes right onto the table.
True.
So
It's a huge distance.
So just to be clear, like you do see waves, right?
Yeah,
That's not flat. Water's not
Like
flat.
if the Earth's core, no, she's trying
Water
to
has texture to it, right?
yeah,
Right, and you see the reflection on it, right?
yeah.
So
her theory is
that's not flat.
It is flat.
No, it's not. It's not.
It is flat. See, you're trying to, now, you know what a nit is? Do you know what a nit is? N-I-T.
like a little
People who don't have any argument, they start nitpicking. And that's what you're coming up
I'm
with.
giving you facts.
You're saying,
I'm done.
a little
I
wave,
got the gist of it.
a little wave, even though the light reflects past that, and you're saying, oh, it can't be
I
that.
am the nit of flat Earth.
There you go. It's a good thing you're bald, because you'd be a head full of nits.
That's right. Yep. That's right. And
Let's
our
go.
Yeah.
kids should know
Fake
that.
news, we're done.
That's our kids should know that.
Okay.
That was a great lesson on fake news. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Watch out for low-flying birds on that nose.
When you have ice cream on your shirt, I mean,
Any questions?
I'm open. Like, I'm very open-minded to different theories, like flat Earth, hollow Earth, convex, concave.
Yeah, I still don't know everything.
Yeah.
You know?
So I'm
No
willing-
way.
Like I said, I'm not convinced of anything, but I'm not closed-minded about anything. I'm willing to listen to like all various arguments. I did take your. If you
Oh,
want to give me
good.
more stuff, I'm willing to take
Yeah,
whatever you got.
I'm just trying to restock here. I'm just bringing awareness, and I hope people start looking into it, because I think the government lies about everything.
No shit. I mean, I think the whole reality is fake, but like I said, I'm very open-minded, and I think it's great you're out
Well,
here.
you go to this website here,
Okay.
and you watch that 200 proofs video, and that'll blow your mind.
Thank you.
No matter how high you go, the horizon is always at your eye level, whether you're on top of Mount Everest in an airplane, no matter what. We have pilots taking videos out of the cockpit, and the horizon is up at the eye level. That cannot happen on a ball. Can't happen on a ball. Okay? It's a product of perspective. That horizon is a product of perspective.
Stop.
You're fucking retarded.
No, I've been doing this a year and a half, so I ignore that.
Well, people, this town is bipolar. Totally. Like,
That's
even,
all right.
Even not during first Friday. So everybody here is like bipolar.
That's all right.
Asbestos, or I don't know what it is.
I belong to the co-op,
Okay.
and I've been wanting to come here to one of their first Fridays for a long time, so.
Well, I just like.
I'm good.
I just like alternative ideas. You know, it doesn't matter whether. When
Well, and that's a sign of intelligence, if I can say that.
Debate it or not.
You don't have to accept it, but at least discuss it,
Yeah.
you know, and try to find the truth. That means you're thinking. If you just ignore it, like that woman, she's just a total snob. You know? I try not to say that to her face, but what do you do?
Well, like-
She's afraid of life. That's the
For
thing.
example, like, okay, so if somebody says, okay, there's other dimensional entities, okay, that are manipulating us, or whatever.
I think our own government is doing good enough at
I know,
manipulating
I know.
us.
I'm not gonna say no. I'm just gonna say I'm open to that idea.
Would you like a brochure? You can look these up. There's
No, that's okay.
10
Thanks.
things you
Good
can
luck
look up.
to you.
Let me see that, please. Can I have that?
You may.
Thank you. Yeah. So I'm open to other ideas and exploring them and just saying, okay, what is this idea versus that idea? And that's basically what interests me. That's why it interests me, like metaphysics.
Well, I'm
alternative
interested in
theories.
truth. I'm a truther.
Yeah.
So I want to find truth.
Right.
And that's why I compare what do we have here. You know?
That's why I'm not going to sit there and like argue with you, because I don't have enough evidence either way, and I tend to believe that we're being lied to about everything anyway.
We are.
I mean, I'm super skeptical
We
about
are.
what all the institutions and the media and the government tell us.
The United States, I don't believe the United States was wilderness when we got here. I think it was civilization was already
I
here.
have a book called America BC, and it talks about ancient civilizations that were here all along, including Celtic ones.
Well,
So
you think, yeah, but think about all the state capitol buildings. How could they have been built with horse and buggy?
right, exactly.
Those huge blocks of stone? Come on. They had levitation, they had all these laser cutting tools, they had everything. And then somehow they got destroyed. They think it was a deluge or something. You want to look this up? 10 things you can look up yourself at home. 10 things. 10 things. Make yourself smarter. Thank you. I'm going to try and navigate down that road over there.
Cool. I mean, I wish you the best of luck, and I'll
Thank
definitely
you.
check out your brochure and your website.
Okay.
And I will not argue against what you're doing, because I'm glad anybody who presents an alternative idea.
Yeah,
to
shake
make
people up a little,
make
right?
People think and shake people up. I totally respect that.
Yeah, of course.
And I'll definitely check out the site. I mean, I haven't. Like, I'm so immersed in so much other things that like I haven't even explored the flat Earth stuff that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you for luck too.
Thanks. Hi there. Yeah.
This is the event. All the vendors back here, all the vendors back here paid to be here.
Yeah.
So either I need you to pay to be here, or I need you to.
Really? I got all the case law right here. I'm on here in a free speech issue. You can't stop me.
I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying. That's all right. I'm just going through and coming back. This is the case law on this.
I'm
It
just telling
doesn't
you.
matter. I know it doesn't matter.
Like all these other vendors have paid to be here.
And I'm not selling anything. I'm just giving information. It's all right. See ya. Interested in any of this?
Sorry?
Because I saw something on his life about already my boyfriend was how I knew him. He passed away. Like,
Can I go through? Thank you.
like 11 years after that.
You have science books there? Earth is not a spinning ball. You want to look at this? Ever hear of this before? Here's a brochure with 10 things on it. You can look them up.
Okay.
10 reasons why the Earth is not a spinning ball, it's a flat plane.
Okay. Why do people say spinning? Why do you think people say that?
Well, the government's doing that
Okay.
because they want us to think that we're just an accident.
Interesting.
Yeah. But if you really knew that it was a created thing, like somebody, something, I don't know, then we would be treating things differently, don't you think?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So see, government wanted to get rid of God, so to speak, God, so they could be the ultimate authority. But if there really was a creator, then the government would have to listen exactly as we do.
Okay.
We'd be on an even keel, see.
Okay. So the government wants to take charge.
Yes, you got it. You got it. Oh, sorry. You looking? Yeah, how you doing? Did you ever hear about this before? I'll give you this, but you got to tell your parents because you're under 18. You can look this up on your own, Dad. You go show your mom and dad, okay? Okay?
I don't know whether I honestly myself believe it's wrong, but
Yeah, because that's what we were taught in school, right?
yeah.
Yeah, me too. I was taught the same thing. So, yeah, but I think it's different now because I studied it. Earth is not a spinning ball, ladies. It's a flat plane. Anybody interested in science? You interested? You can look this up. Thank you.
Weekly coaching.
Excuse me. Thank you.
To each other. Thank you.
There you go. See, that wasn't harmful. Earth is not a spinning ball. Hey, I know you. Looks kind of quiet at this table. You want 10 things to talk about?
No. I
Wanna
think
look this
Elvis
up?
is still alive, too.
10 things you can look up yourself.
So
like-
what's going on here? Flat Earth.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Yeah, well, I studied this 2 years ago, and I never thought that our government would lie to us, and
You never thought the government lied to you.
yeah,
All right.
I was naive, huh?
Big time.
Yeah.
Mistake number one.
So I started looking into it. Somebody first said, some people say we never landed on the moon, and I said, what? You're kidding me.
Lies, right?
We didn't land on the
Never.
moon. Because I looked into it. Really, I really looked into it.
Yes.
And you can't land on the moon. It's not a rock. So are you being sincere with me? Are you just...
No, I'm serious.
You're
I
serious?
could probably talk to you for hours on this.
Really? Why is that?
I'm with you. I've studied this. I understand it. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, I'm out teaching it.
Okay.
I've been teaching it for a year and a half. So absolutely.
Okay.
But I'm not, I don't know, there's some people, even in the flat earth community, there's people who think there's more land beyond Antarctica, and I'm not sure about all the things that I don't know. I just teach what I know, like water, and the physics and the curvature, and that's what I teach. And I let people make up their own mind as the other stuff.
Okay. So what do the numbers represent? The different parts?
What, these?
Yeah.
That's all part of the 200 proofs video
Okay.
down on the website there. So this is number 35 in that video.
Okay.
So, you know, the North Pole and Antarctica.
Okay.
Interested in science, you can look all these up. 10 things. Yeah, there's 10 things on here that you can talk about with your honey. I guess they don't talk much.
Number 3, properties of water. What do you mean by that?
Where?
Number 3.
Oh, the properties of water. You don't know the properties of water? That's physics.
I do.
Okay, water, no matter what you do to it, it's always flat on the top, yeah?
With you?
So that's the thing, is that water is always flat on the top, and all the oceans touch each other.
Okay.
And that's 73% of the Earth.
Okay.
So how do you make a ball out of the 27% that's left? You don't. You don't. Horizon is always at your eye level. Even if you're on Mount Everest, on an airplane. We have a pilot, LX, who takes videos out the cockpit. He's a commercial airplane pilot.
Yeah.
Airplane. In the air, over the plane. Get it? Airplane. It's not air globe or air sphere.
Air sphere.
So here's a curvature formula. 8 inches times a mile squared. And at all these distances, we should have a lot of curvature, and we don't find curvature anywhere.
Well,
There's Chicago across Lake Michigan. 60 miles.
60 miles.
It should be 2,400 feet down.
Oh, you're saying the curvature. You can't see.
Yeah, we shouldn't be able to see it. That's a 240-story building.
It is.
So we shouldn't. How come we see it? We see Chicago right there. Can you see it? It's little, but we see it. How you doing? You heard about this, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who Kyrie Irving is?
Yeah, but guess what? I'm better than that. I'm on this website here, and there's 10 things on here you guys can look up.
Okay.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, you know.
Tell me.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, like the basketball guy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, my dad was an astronaut and he's actually been to the moon, so. Like,
Really?
Yeah. Kind of knows the.
I think your dad was. You got to forgive me for saying this, but I think your dad was paid a lot of money to tell a lie.
My dad tells me a lot of stuff. He can
Well,
say
I'm
whatever he
sorry.
wants to
I'm
do.
sorry. I can't. I'm not gonna, insult you like that. But I have to tell you, I think that he lied.
Sorry, I'm going to have to ask you to keep moving,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Well, he
Thank you.
stopped me.
Oh, I appreciate it.
He stopped me.
Distracting my staff, so we have to keep moving.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Have a good day.
Bye.
Can I get a picture with the flat earth sign when we get it?
Well, sure. Yeah, when we get over here, that's fine. Yeah, see, I think people lie. Look what they put on NASA website. Which one's true? See, that's the United States, and there it is. So which one's right? That's what they have
I
on.
mean, it's just the angle of the picture.
No,
like,
that's
different
bullshit.
Like that
It's the
versus
same.
that.
No, it's the same diameter, dear. Same diameter picture.
Same diameter
It's not.
picture here and here, you know, like.
No, it's not the same thing. No. No. I'm sorry. I think when you get a little older, your dad's going to have a conversation with you. I do. And I think he's going to say, son, this is what you got to do to get along in the world.
I mean, it's not like he worked for NASA though. He went with SpaceX. Like he's not like part of the government shit.
People, and that's all government controlled. It is, and I'm sorry. I don't. If you're telling me the truth,
Elon Musk do not get along.
if you're telling me the truth, then see, they make all that stuff up.
The government and Elon Musk do not get along. He's South African who just likes to make a whole bunch of crap.
When you get older, you're going to find out how the real world works, and I think it's going to be a rude awakening for you. I really do. That's my opinion. You can accept it or reject it. That's your prerogative. But did you take a picture?
Yeah, not yet. Wait, can you get a picture of me with it?
Oh, sure. How do I do that? Just push the button.
Hit the white button in the center.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
What do you think?
I don't.
I know. A lot of people don't think.
I think what it is about.
Well, I say that the Earth is a flat plane and not a spinning ball.
Down, I don't agree.
No, Columbus just went around. Circumnavigate means a circle. Okay, that was really depressing. Having that young kid come up and say, oh yeah, my dad worked for SpaceX. Holy cow. That's like so sad. So sad. I think I had enough. Earth is flat. Earth is flat plane, not spinning ball. Oh gosh. Well, still recording. That's interesting. You want one of these? Did you ever hear this? That the Earth is not a spinning ball. It's really flat.
Thank you.
You can have that. Okay, how did that go? Went good. I'll tell you what. Hi. All right. All right. Here's my co-op. There it is. All right. Have a good night, guys.